At the end of this first week of confinement, you may have very mixed emotions. You may feel confusion at the loss of rhythm to your daily life, or frustration at the loss of liberty. You may feel your days have been stolen by the invisible hand of COVID-19. Psalm 119 or Psalm 118 verse 24 gives us a text to live by during these days. It says, "This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." This verse reminds me, firstly, that this day is a gift from God. This has not come to us by chance. It's come to us by God's good care towards us each day. God pours out his kindness and generosity to the righteous and the unrighteous. C.S. Lewis, the Christian author, says, "When I wake up in the morning and all the concerns of the age and the situations and responsibilities of life fall in on me, I have to push these aside to concentrate upon the God who has given me this day." Secondly, this day is an opportunity from God to draw near to him. You may want to set goals during the course of these weeks. A goal of creating a rhythm of your relationship with God through prayer or reading the Bible. You might want to use Bible apps like YouVersion or read Bible reading notes. You might want to review the prayer course that you were doing last year and drawing near to God. It's certainly an opportunity to come close to God, but also to come close to each other through email, by telephone and conversation. Do that during this day. Thirdly, this day is a day where I have to make a choice. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This isn't a suggestion, it's a command for us to do. It's an opportunity to choose a way of thinking and being, a way of responding in gratitude to God's great generosity in giving this day. If I were to develop a counselling course, I would do it on the basis of Mr. Men characters. I would take characters like Mr. Wrong for people who feel they can do nothing right, or thinking of people whose lives are so full of their ego and self as being little Miss Perfect. I could be a candidate for that blue fellow with bandage round his head, Mr. Bump. But temperamentally, I see my default position as being Mr. Worry. It's what I do naturally. It would for me be an Olympic sport. But the psalmist tells me I need to choose a different way. Let us rejoice, he says, and be glad in it. Let's choose the way of celebration in these coming weeks. What is this day? Well, taking this verse 24 and broadening it out to verse 22 and 23, we read, "The stone the builders have rejected has become a capstone. The Lord has done this, and it is marvellous in our eyes. This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." The apostles and Jesus applied these words to Jesus himself. He is the one rejected, despised, humiliated, broken and cast out. That one, God, the architect of salvation, has placed that one to be the head of salvation itself, the capstone of God's great future. The Apostle Paul or the Apostle Peter put it this way: "Then know this, you people of Israel, it is by the name of Jesus Christ that this man has been healed. This Jesus whom you crucified, but whom God has raised from the dead. He is a stone you builders rejected. He is a capstone. Salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven by which men must be saved." This is that day, to trust in him for salvation, for protection and for life. God bless you. Amen.